Switched over. Oh, we have switched over. So, good morning and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our fourth and final webinar for the upcoming Team California Select USA Spinoff program. My name is Terry Batch, and I am a consultant from Batch Global Strategies working with Team California to implement their foreign direct investment program for their members. And I'm also the president and CEO of Global LA, which is a nonprofit organization that promotes the Los Angeles region for foreign direct investment and international engagement. We are proudly partnering with Team California for this program. If you have participated in all four sessions of this webinar series, I want to personally thank you. The information at the beginning of the program has been repetitive in case a participant only listens to one session. So we appreciate you bearing with us over the past month and as we introduce the upcoming spinoff program and ensure that all three stops are highlighted on all of our webinars. So today's webinar will feature the County of San Bernardino. San Bernardino will be the third stop of the upcoming program, taking place April 28th through the 30th. So just a few housekeeping notes before we jump in. We ask that you use the Q&A box to ask questions throughout the session, and we will save time at the end of the to answer any questions that you have. We will also try to respond to questions along the way in the chat, so please feel free to use that as well. This program is designed to be a deep dive into the county of San Bernardino so that you will know what to expect during the upcoming spinoff program. Next slide, please. The purpose of the spinoff is to present a curated, region-focused experience for foreign companies that are traveling to the U.S. to participate in the Select USA program in Washington, D.C. This spinoff will consist of site visits, access to region and community leadership, and also insights into the economic ecosystem of these three areas. The spinoff is also designed to introduce you to lesser known regions of Southern California. Next slide, please. This program is designed for global decision makers. We are targeting international companies exploring U.S. expansion opportunities. We also welcome investors with active project plans, as well as trade associates, foreign consulates, and city and county partners that provide services to foreign investors. This would also be a good opportunity for companies that provide site selection services to learn about the dynamic Southern California region. Next slide, please. So why should you attend the spinoff program? This program will provide attendees with vetted regional contacts that can support your expansion into Southern California. You will also have a clear understanding of the sites, the workforce, and incentives at all of the locations. Attendees will have direct access to decision makers, and you'll be able to see firsthand California's pro-business approach. We aim to dispel the myth that it is too difficult and too expensive to invest in California. Our next slide, please. The spinoff schedule is available on Team California's website, and you will be sent the link following this session with the recording. You will also have the link in the chat. So the program will start in Imperial Valley on the evening of April the 28th with a reception at UC San Diego's Brawley campus. Then on the morning of the 29th, we will have site visits in Imperial Valley, and then we will be transported to Riverside County for an evening reception at the finale for the Riverside County Innovation Month competition. And then on the morning of April 30th, we will have site visits in Riverside County. And then in the afternoon of April 30th, we will be transport the group to San Bernardino County for site visits and also a program. It will be a jam-packed 2.5 days of introducing this dynamic region and connecting with decision makers and gaining valuable insight on doing business in Southern California. We require that attendees attend all three stops to get the maximum benefit of this program. Next slide, please. Registration for the spinoff is now open and will be conducted on a rolling basis until April the 10th. Approval to participate is required. We are aiming for quality participants, not quantity. The cost to attend is free for our international visitors, and there is a charge for domestic participants and Team California members. There is an early bird rate that will end on March the 27th. So if you're interested in attending, please apply now so that we can get you approved, get your registration approved, okay? All participants will be responsible for your own lodging expense. We will have discounted room blocks available at each of the spinoff stops. And Team California will be providing transportation to all the stops, and it is included in the program. We highly recommend you use the transportation because there will be side conversations and also additional insights that are going to be shared along the way as we transport from one location to the other. If you're interested in participation, please sign up and our team will be in touch to guide you through the approval process. Now I'm turning the program over to Robin Reimold. She's the CEO of Team California, and she will provide you with information about Team California and also some key highlights of the industry sectors for the spinoff program. Thank you so much for your time and your attention.
Thank you very much, Terry. Appreciate it. Well, welcome everyone. My name is Robin, and I am President and CEO of Team California. I know we've had some questions along the way. Well, what is Team California and why are you even doing this? Well, first of all, I want you to understand that Team California is a statewide, nonprofit, membership-based organization. We are an economic development corporation. We exist not just for one single city or county. We serve as a statewide connector. Our job is to help companies and investors navigate California efficiently. We want to connect you to the right people and make sure that they're at the table with you from the very beginning. We do this by putting you with local decision makers. We help you by navigating incentives, learn more about the workforce that you're looking for. We know where there's fast track opportunities, and we want to make sure that your project is being seen by the right communities and the right people. A lot of people, when they think of California, they think of the three major cities, San Diego, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. Those are wonderful places to bring your business, but there's so much more to offer throughout the state, and we want you to know about that. Whether it's soft landing resources, incubator and accelerator space, or regional data, Team California's role is to remove the friction and open the doors so that your expansion conversations can move faster and smarter. We want you to know that we are business friendly. Next slide, please. Well, how does Team California support investors? One thing that we do is we intentionally plan ahead. We do that because we don't want a company or an organization to feel overwhelmed when they're trying to explore a new opportunity. We help structure conversations early so that regional leaders and community leaders are ready, aligned, and responsive to your needs. That includes matchmaking across regions, helping you again navigating those incentives and workforce pipelines, and connecting you to the proper economic development professionals. This is exactly why we wanted to do this SelectUSA spinoff. We want to create meaningful, curated engagement before the actual summit begins in Washington, D.C. We know that when we're in Washington, we try to squeeze in as much as possible, but seeing is believing, and so we'd love for you to join us. Next slide, please. Well, why California? Well, first of all, we have innovation throughout the entire state in so many different industry sectors. For this particular spinoff, we will be looking at clean energy, ag tech, advanced manufacturing, and life sciences and biosciences. We want to be sure that we provide you with our wonderful access to global talent and the infrastructure that you need to be able to make your dreams a reality. The regions that we are presenting to you, Imperial Valley, Riverside County, and San Bernardino County, are very cost competitive. They have scalable locations, they have very strong workforce pipelines, and their logistics are excellent as far as access to ports and everything that you could possibly be looking for. Just as important, like I said earlier, our communities that are presenting today are very business friendly and they are open for business. For many projects, we want to show you why California's value proposition shines. Next slide, please. And go ahead. Thank you. So we are going to go ahead and have the regional leaders speak to you a little bit about their regions. Yes, we are going to be concentrating mostly on San Bernardino County today, but we do want to hear from Tim Kelly out of the Imperial Valley and Miranda Evans from Riverside County to also give you a glimpse at what you will see along the way. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce Tim Kelly from the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation to share with you a little bit about their region. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin. Good morning and welcome to California. As mentioned, I'm Timothy Kelly with the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation, and I'm here in the Imperial County where the sun spends the winter. Imperial County is located in the southwest corner of California and is the only county that borders another state, Arizona, and a country, Mexico. 126 years ago, we converted a desert into an oasis and became a world leader in many crops, such as dates, cattle, seed production, citrus. But our niche markets are winter crops, where the majority of lettuce, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, and others come from our region. Although we are a global leader in agriculture, we have a diversified economy. Our geographic region makes us ideal for international trade and logistics, central to 35 million consumers and markets globally. Renewable energy from solar, wind, and geothermal provide sustainable energy for the region, and we lead North American geothermal energy, which creates unique opportunities for mineral extraction and products using rare earth minerals, which we refer to as Lithium Valley. Imperial County is an affordable alternative to California. With an abundance of water from the Colorado River, the lowest cost energy in Southern California, available industrial zone land, and affordable housing makes Imperial County an ideal location for international business. So many of the assets that I mentioned, such as energy, water, land, are very unique to Imperial County because of the affordability. Although our population is small, we're surrounded by much larger populations, which make the Imperial County much more affordable, but we benefit by being in a very large region. Internationally, we have 8 international airports within 300 miles, over 8,000 acres of industrial zone land, and currently working on an additional 52,000 acres in the Lithium Valley region. There are 5 international ports of entry with Mexico along our southern border, in addition to the international airports. And the top industries, as I mentioned, are very diversified from recycling, agriculture, manufacturing, biotechnology, food processing, renewable energy, international trade, and logistics. Next slide, please. So we are the export corridor of the West. And for many of the industry clusters that I mentioned, are found in many other areas, but what's unique about the Imperial County is the proximity to the populations that we serve, the low cost of doing water, and the assets that we have. There are many incentives that we have, and for international companies, the Foreign Trade Zone 257 is one of the most unique. It covers the entire county of Imperial and welcomes new investment that are looking to not only import products, manufacture products, but also potentially export products throughout the globe. The very large geography of Imperial County is suitable for movement of goods, and many programs are suited for Imperial County, such as USDA Rural Development, a unique one, North American Development Bank, providing grants and low-cost loans for consumers, and the workforce training programs, which we find are very easy to maneuver in our area for people that are looking for jobs and willing to be trained for those positions. As mentioned, our energy rates are some of the lowest in Southern California, as well as our abundant source of water from the Colorado River. And the cost of that water is extremely low compared to areas surrounding us in the southwestern United States. We look forward to seeing you in Imperial County, and I know that you'll have a great time here. Please do some research on the Imperial Valley with Lithium Valley and check out our website. And when you're here, I know you'll enjoy it. And we look forward to the time we can spend with our partners in Riverside and San Bernardino. At this time, I would like to introduce you to our partner, Miranda Evans from Riverside County. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tim. Good evening or good morning, depending on where you are joining us today in the world. On behalf of 28 cities and unincorporated areas within beautiful Riverside County, our institutions of higher education, and our community and economic development partners, it is my pleasure to welcome you virtually today to Riverside County, located in inland Southern California. My name is Miranda Evans, and I have the privilege of serving as Deputy Community and Economic Development Director for the City of Riverside. Today, I get to share with you just a small glimpse of Riverside County with you. We also have a recording of our county presentation available for you to review, and I look forward to sharing much more detail with all of you during the roadshow event in April. Next slide, please. Just to acquaint you with inland Southern California, we are recognized as a hub for innovation and entrepreneurship. Riverside County in inland Southern California is home to 28 cities and unincorporated areas. Our competitive edge, as you will learn, really is our supportive and connected ecosystem that works together to provide you a soft landing when you enter the market. Whether you are a multinational corporation or a small startup, our ecosystem works together to provide you with custom assistance. Riverside County also delivers a premier quality of life, where both visionary CEOs and growing families alike thrive in our vibrant communities, enjoy our outdoor beauty, and endless opportunities. With over 320 days of sunshine, minus some of the rain we've experienced this week, and beautiful weather, we offer the coveted Southern California lifestyle without the cost on the coast. With a collective population of over 2.5 million residents, we are the 11th largest metro area in the U.S., recently surpassing Boston-Cambridge. We are the fastest growing region in California and are truly still on the rise. Riverside County's GDP reached $126 billion in 2023, placing it among the top 1.4% of U.S. counties and ranking as the 10th largest county economy in California, the 4th largest economy in the world, a testament to our scale, diversity, and sustained growth. We're also located in the heart of a thriving logistics hub, providing you access to 3 international ports in San Diego, Long Beach, and Los Angeles, creating a combined import value of over $345 billion. On any given day, we have over $953 million in value flowing through our county. We also have 15 highways and 5 airports, ensuring you are connected. In addition, you heard Tim Kelly share about the foreign trade zone in Imperial Valley, and that is also a strategic advantage you can find in Riverside County, which uniquely positions our larger region for success. We have foreign trade zones 153, 202, and 244, which provide you cost savings on importing, manufacturing, and distribution. So this can mean duty deferral, duty reduction, duty elimination on waste, scrap, cash flow improvement, and more. We'd love to talk to you more about the many cost-saving benefits, and you can hear about that on the Riverside County webinar as well. We also have the talent to fuel your tomorrow with over 20 colleges and universities that produce over 100,000 talented college graduates per year and a strong academic and research partnership. We also have within our educational ecosystem UC Riverside, an R1 research university that is ranked among the top 3% of U.S. universities. Across the region, we also have support for your company in innovation hubs and incubators, such as Riverside Excite, the Myriad Innovation Center, the Inland Empire Center for Entrepreneurships, and iHubs. Next slide, please. These are our target industries in Riverside County we would love to talk to you more about. And in these areas, we are not just competing, we are leading. This includes advanced manufacturing, and Riverside County is a hub leveraging strategic logistics access we just spoke about, the skilled workforce, and cutting-edge innovation to drive regional economic growth. Our companies are working to make things smarter, faster, and more efficient using cutting-edge technology. Also, aerospace and defense. Riverside County is a key player in aerospace and defense, combining a skilled workforce, strategic Southern California location, the birthplace of the aerospace industry, and robust industry partnerships to support innovation and our national security. Arts, culture, and tourism is also an area of focus. And throughout the county, we offer a vibrant arts, culture, tourism scene from the award-winning beautiful wineries of Temecula Valley to the historic theaters, museums, and lively streets of downtown Riverside. We are also hard at work developing the next era of sports tourism in Riverside with a 182-acre sports and entertainment district. Moving on to biotech. Our region has a growing bioscience and healthcare tech startup activity, and this contributes to tomorrow's diagnostics, medical devices, and bioengineering advancements. And last but certainly not least is clean technology. And Riverside is leading the way in creating a cleaner, greener, more sustainable future. Companies with technologies and processes that reduce environmental impact and promote sustainability are choosing Riverside as their headquarters. We welcome your interest to come and join the momentum. Next slide, please. I have a very small success story. We'd love to leave you with this on Riverside County, and this was actually a SelectUSA, a result of our partnership in attending this with the Riverside County, UCR Office of Technology Partnerships, our local transit agency, and through being able to speak with businesses and investors just like you, we were able to attract Omeo, which is the first US manufactured all-electric autonomous shuttles to establish their headquarters here in Riverside. So we're very excited about this success. And now it's my pleasure to introduce you to Deepak Bal, the Deputy Director of Economic Development for San Bernardino County.
Great. Thank you, Miranda. My name is Deepak Behel, and I'm the Deputy Director of Economic Development at San Bernardino County. San Bernardino County is your gateway to investments and partnerships. And we are here to see how best we can serve your entrepreneurial goals and objectives. We are very excited to share how county's economic development department is working with its partners, City of Loma Linda Chambers of Commerce, and Loma Linda University Health in driving growth, opportunity, and innovation across our region. Our mission is simple: to strengthen the county's economy by helping businesses start, grow, and thrive. We do this through strategic attraction efforts, strong business retention programs, entrepreneurial support, and investment partnerships, all aimed at building a vibrant and sustainable economy for our communities. Joining me today are fellow presenters, Ryan Neeson, Economic Development Manager, Paula Akompong, Economic Development Coordinator, and Andrea Leon, Executive Director, Loma Linda Chambers of Commerce. Before I proceed, let me thank our partners, that is the City of Loma Linda Chambers of Commerce, and Loma Linda University Health for their support and work in the region. Next slide, please. So here is a general outline of the presentation. I will first talk about the county's value proposition and its competitive advantage. I will also provide an overview of Loma Linda University Health, a regional asset and an integral part of the health and life sciences industry cluster. Ryan will follow up with an industry snapshot, including a discussion of key infrastructure, amenities, and place-based incentives supporting foreign direct investment. Paula will talk about Blue Zone, emerging healthcare cluster, and the roadshow program, which is anchored by Loma Linda University Health. Subsequently, Andrea will share with us the role of Loma Linda Chambers of Commerce in business promotion, retention, and networking. And then we will open up for Q&A. Next slide, please. So a little bit on San Bernardino County. The San Bernardino County is the largest county. It's 20,000 square miles, the largest county in the contiguous US, and it has 24 incorporated cities. The county has a population of 2.2 million and a labor force 1 million strong. Within a 3-hour drive market shed, there are 23 million people, 9.8 million employees, and 1 trillion, I say with the word T, trillion dollars of GDP. That's the output. The county has an excellent location, proximity to ports of LA and Long Beach, state-of-the-art logistics infrastructure, and access to markets around the world, Asia, Pacific, Latin America, and so on. Its diversified economy, affordability, and access to skilled labor force is one of its key competitive advantages, along with an industrial ecosystem that promotes growth and innovation. We roll out the red carpet for international businesses, and there are 800 plus foreign-owned enterprises in our region. Next slide, please. So just a look at the GDP. Miranda mentioned $126 billion. We are also, $126 billion GDP. That was in 2024. That's the total output. And healthcare and social assistance contributed the largest portion of GDP in 2024, nearly 11.5%, followed by transportation and warehousing, which was at around 11.4%. Next, please. So in terms of industry composition, the largest sector in San Bernardino County is healthcare, employing 159,000 workers, followed by transportation and warehousing, and then retail trade. Over the next 1 year, employment in San Bernardino County is projected to expand by 6,127 jobs. And the strongest forecast by number of jobs over this period is expected for healthcare as well. So followed by transportation and accommodation and warehousing and food services, sorry. Next, please. So here we are looking at industry clusters. And so cluster is a geographic concentration of interrelated industries or occupations. And the industry cluster in San Bernardino County with the highest relative concentration is freight transportation with the location quotient of 2.21. Location quotients indicate regional specialization, and this is basically saying high concentrations of employment compared to the national average. Healthcare similarly has a high location quotient of 1.14 and has a regional specialization as well. Now, since I mentioned Loma Linda, let's take a look at Loma Linda briefly, the city of Loma Linda. Next slide, please. Loma Linda is a small city, 26,000 people nearly, but it's predominantly white collar with higher median household income than the county. The higher educational attainment in this city is positively correlated with higher earnings in the city. So it's a very fertile area for investment. It is also an employment hub, Loma Linda University Health being the largest employer. Next slide, please. So Loma Linda University Hospital is a major partner in our endeavor to boost joint ventures, business-to-business partnerships, and foreign direct investment. It is dedicated to excellence in healthcare, pioneering research, and world-class education. Leadership envisions the hospital to be at the forefront of academic university partnerships, akin to what we see at Research Triangle in North Carolina or Boston's Route 128 for the development of a regional high-tech economy, a regional high-tech biomed biotech economy. It employs approximately around 18,000 staff and 1,300 physicians. It is pioneering treatments and is home to the world's first proton unit for cancer treatment and a leader in infant heart transplants. The hospital offers specialized care, including the largest neonatal ICU in California and dedicated centers for cancer, cardiac care, and organ transplants. Last but not least, the hospital specializes in lifestyle medicine, translating blue zone habits. And Paula will talk more about this, but translating those blue zone habits, such as plant-based nutrition and stress management, into clinical practice. So, with that, let me hand this over to Ryan.
Yeah, thank you, Deepak. Let's jump right in here to this industry snapshot. So being the largest county definitely has its advantages, especially for greenfield projects and alike. But what defines us today isn't just our size, it's our economic momentum. So our largest employment sectors, as Deepak touched on, are the healthcare, transportation and warehousing, and retail and trade. Healthcare alone employs nearly 160,000 people, with transportation and warehousing over 130,000. And that sector particularly has seen a 49% growth over the last 5 years, contributing greatly to the indirect economic impact surrounding these two sectors, which adds thousands of more jobs just to support. That kind of growth is transformational, and we hope to portray that here in this presentation. At that same time, household income has risen significantly. So from 2016, where the household income was around 70,000 average, and has grown to more than 105,000 annually in. Sorry about that. So this growth tells us that it is strengthening families and communities. The healthcare contributes the largest share of our county's GDP, with transportation and warehousing right behind it, like Deepak pointed out. So we're also seeing strong wage performance in utilities, corporate management, and energy-related industries, meaning this is not just a warehouse economy, it's a diversified and an evolving economy. So looking ahead, we're projected to add more than 6,000 jobs in the next year, with healthcare and logistics continuing to lead. Now, none of this growth happens by accident. It's powered by infrastructure, and that's where San Bernardino County truly stands apart. Next slide. We are one of the few regions in North America with multiple complementary airport assets. Ontario International Airport alone generates about $4 billion in annual economic activity, supports nearly 30,000 jobs, and is now a top 10 cargo hub in North America. It offers daily international passenger flights directly to Taiwan and Mexico, and over 7 million passengers flowed through Ontario Airport just last year alone. A little farther to the east, we have San Bernardino International Airport, and it is rapidly expanding its cargo operations with the addition of an Amazon Air hub, and they are also increasing their passenger flights. In the high desert area in Victorville, Southern California Logistics Airport has nearly 7 million square feet of industrial development with major global tenants. This area is ripe for greenfield projects and has current assets available. We also have specialized aviation assets in Barstow Daggett, Chino, and Big Bear, supporting everything from cargo overflow to executive travel. So what that means for companies is flexibility, redundancy, and room to grow. Air connectivity is critical, but air is only one part of the equation. Our rail system is equally important in moving both people and goods. Next slide. The San Bernardino Metrolink line is one of the highest ridership corridors in the system, expanding access to labor across the region. The Aero line is introducing zero-emission rail and supporting downtown revitalization. Also to note, the Colton Crossing flyover removed one of the most significant freight bottlenecks in the Western U.S., improving efficiency across the network. Upcoming projects, we have a $1.5 billion Barstow International Gateway project led by BNSF, and this will shift freight inland in a cleaner and more efficient way, greatly lowering emissions and congestion on the highways. But that's not all. We also have the Brightline West project. It's a high-speed rail connecting Southern California to Las Vegas, Nevada, and we're looking at long-term mobility transformation with these projects coming online in the next few years. With this, with this level of infrastructure in place and on the horizon, it's no surprise that San Bernardino County has become a true gateway for global trade. Next slide. So our top export sectors include machinery, electrical equipment, plastics, chemicals, agricultural goods, and metals. And our leading trade markets span North America, Asia, and the European Union. This global orientation is built on our logistics strength, our proximity to the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, and our inland freight capacity. Next slide. Global companies have also taken notice. So you can see here today we have about 850 foreign-owned enterprises operating in the county, supporting roughly 25,000 jobs and representing 41 countries. And as you can see, we are ranked in the top 10 of California counties for a number of foreign-owned enterprises and the jobs they support. Next slide. So here's a brief look at some of the companies here. So companies like Maersk from Denmark, Hinomoto from Japan, Celestica from Canada, Seha Steel and Nongshim, food manufacturer from South Korea, and Seka from Germany have all chosen San Bernardino County. They're here because we offer scale, infrastructure, workforce access, and competitive operating costs compared to coastal markets. So in addition to infrastructure, we've intentionally created policy tools that make global business even easier to operate here. Next slide. As you've heard our neighboring counties discuss foreign trade zones, most of San Bernardino, or a great portion of San Bernardino County, lies within a foreign trade zone service areas connected to the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles. We also have strategically located opportunity zones near airports, industrial corridors, and revitalizing downtown areas. These tools together help reduce costs, reduce tariffs, improve cash flow, and attract long-term capital investment. And we complement these tools with formal international partnerships. Next slide. So we've established MOUs and sister city relationships with the Incheon Free Economic Zone, IFEZ, in South Korea, the Taoyuan City in Taiwan, and cities in China. These agreements aren't symbolic. They create direct pipelines for trade, investment, and collaboration. These partners have been instrumental in attracting new businesses, assisting existing businesses here in the county with expansion efforts, and facilitating trade missions to their respective countries. They strengthen the supply chain relationships and reduce barriers to entry. So when we step back and look at the full picture, it adds up to success and economic growth. And I'd like to turn it over to Paula from our team to give you further insights into the county, its quality of life, services, and more.
Thank you, Ryan. I'd like to continue by grounding us in place. So San Bernardino County is a place where nature, lifestyle, and opportunity truly meet. We offer 4 seasons and 4 distinct climates: snow in Big Bear, sunshine in the valley, and mild winters in the desert, all within one county. That geographic diversity doesn't just create beauty, it creates economic resilience, tourism strength, and a compelling quality of life that attracts both talent and investment. Our landmarks reflect that diversity, from the Trono Pinnacles to Joshua Tree National Park, from Big Bear and Lake Arrowhead to Silverwood Lake. We offer internationally recognized destinations. Another example is Johnson Valley, which hosts the King of the Hammers, a globally known motorsports event. And then there's Calico Ghost Town, which also preserves our history. So in all, these destinations support tourism, hospitality, and a vibrant consumer economy. Next slide, please. Our recreational activities also mirror our landscape. Activities like hiking, skiing, boating, off-road events, festivals, arts, shopping, and dining, you name it. For employers and investors, these matter, because these lifestyle attractions support workforce recruitment, retention, and overall livability. And when it comes to hospitality and shopping, places like Victoria Gardens, Ontario Mills, and Yamava Resort and Casino represent major retail and entertainment anchors. So these destinations reinforce our growing consumer base and our strength in hospitality and tourism. Next slide, please. Affordability is one of our strongest advantages. San Bernardino County's median home price is approximately $500,000, which is significantly lower than the median home prices in neighboring Los Angeles, Orange, and San Diego counties, even Riverside County. This accessibility supports workforce housing, business expansion, and long-term stability for families and employers. Next slide, please. So now we turn to our featured location, Loma Linda. Loma Linda is one of only 5 blue zones in the world. These are communities that are recognized for exceptional longevity. Supported by Loma Linda University Health, the city provides clinical care, research, population health programs, medical education, and specialty services. This makes Loma Linda uniquely positioned for life sciences, preventative health innovation, and medical advancement. Next slide, please. So beyond Loma Linda University Health, we have a strong healthcare manufacturing ecosystem. For example, businesses in the county such as Team Technologies, Mediflex, New World Medical, and Steris, they represent precision medical and dental manufacturing, while companies like Owens and Minor strengthen the global healthcare supply chain. We also have clinical infrastructure and laboratory capacity, which is evidenced by the presence of the following companies. Next slide, please. Quest Diagnostics, LabCorp, BioCorp, our very own Arrowhead Regional Medical Center, CVS, and Walgreens, to name a few. So as you can see, this concentration of providers, labs, and manufacturers, it creates opportunities for clinical trials. It creates opportunities for health tech adoption, supplier clustering, and international partnerships. Next slide, please. So this is where everything we've discussed comes together. San Bernardino County offers more than lifestyle and infrastructure. It offers real pathways to growth. Our goal is simple: to help businesses unlock their full potential. To that end, we provide comprehensive hands-on support at every stage of the business lifecycle. We provide support from start to finish, including site selection, market analysis, and project facilitation to keep development moving forward. We also offer guidance on labor market data, regulatory and tax considerations, and direct connections to incentive programs. Our role is to simplify the process. We remove the barriers and serve as a single point of contact. And that support extends into the specific programs available at the local, state, and federal levels. Next slide, please. Locally, we connect companies to workforce programs, development support, and our BizHub resources. At the state level, we assist with programs like California Competes and sales tax exemptions. And last but not the least, federal opportunities such as foreign train zones that have been discussed and opportunity zones can further strengthen a project. Together, these tools allow us to create customized solutions that help businesses succeed in San Bernardino County. Next slide, please.
I'll go on the website, take a look for the hotel reservations.
Oh, somebody's mic is on. Thank you. As we think about how we connect businesses to these tools and incentives, our roadshow program is one way we bring those opportunities to life. And our Loma Linda feature is designed to make tangible connections. Our itinerary, our itinerary will offer direct engagement, including a tour of a Loma Linda University facility. It will also include discussions on cutting-edge nutritional and longevity research, as well as cancer research that is shaping the future of healthcare. Companies will have the opportunity to explore development options regarding site selection. They will also have the opportunity to build relationships through targeted networking and matchmaking. It will be about moving from information to interaction and creating meaningful connections that turn interest into investment right here in San Bernardino County. So with that, I am pleased to turn it over to Andrea, who will briefly share some insights about the role of the Chamber of Commerce in Loma Linda's business climate.
Good morning, good afternoon, or evening, I guess, as someone said, wherever you are in the world today. We here in Loma Linda are very much looking forward to hosting you, and we hope that you will sign up for this roadshow program. We have amazing tours set for you, as well as some local information about who we are and what we are. As far as the Chamber of Commerce goes, we spend most of our time providing for networking and assistance to businesses. But you will find here in Loma Linda is a great place to live. Your workforce will definitely find fabulous hiking opportunities as well as residential opportunities. You will see that we have the highest college rate in the area, with over 50% of our residents having higher than a bachelor's degree. You'll see an opportunity to invest as well as to be supported here. So we hope to welcome you. You'll have opportunities to meet with our city as well as with our, of course, world-renowned Loma Linda University Hospital. Looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Andrea. And with that, Robin, we'll hand it over to you for our Q&A
Well, I think
session.
before you hand off to me, Paula, do you want to open it up to Q&A?
Let's do that.
So if anybody has any questions that they may want to ask, please go ahead and do so in the Q&A section or in the chat section of the webinar. We will give you a moment to do that, just in case there was a lot of wonderful things being presented today, so much information. Great job, San Bernardino County. It's definitely very compelling and exciting, and we're really excited to visit and to learn more and to see more. So we'll just give another minute and we'll see if anybody has any questions. If not, we will continue on. So let's just give it another moment. All right, while we're waiting for that, I could go into my remaining slides, and then if any questions do pop up, then Paula, I'll go ahead and direct over to you if that's okay. So I'll go back to sharing my screen again. So thank you very much again, San Bernardino, Riverside, and Imperial counties and valleys. We appreciate all the information that you've provided to us. Again, if you do have any questions, certainly drop those in. Just want to let you know that this does conclude our series of webinars. However, we do have webinars available for you to watch on each of those regions, on Imperial Valley, on Riverside County. So we encourage you to go ahead and view those. I will go ahead and drop that into the chat for everybody here in just a moment, so you can go ahead and take a look at that at your leisure. It is on our YouTube channel. There's so much very valuable information that you can be presenting to your partners and to see if potentially you might want to participate or to come register. Go ahead and slide over to the next slide, please. We do want to remind everyone that approval is required to attend this roadshow. So especially, and I call it a roadshow, but it is a spinoff. So sorry about that. We're going up the road, that's for sure. So that being said, please, if you think you might be interested, go ahead and submit your registration so we can get things properly vetted. Again, as a reminder, we are requiring all registrations to be in by April 10th so that we can make sure that we have enough accommodations and seats on the bus. Also, we want to remind everyone that it is free and for those people that are international investors. But if you are local or domestic, there is a slight charge for that. So we still do want you to be able to attend if you are approved. Again, everything is free as far as motor coach. The only thing that would be the charge would be your lodging if you are an international investor. That being said, let's go ahead and go on to the next slide. I do want to at least remind everyone that we have sponsorship opportunities for this event. I do see there are a few people on this call that really might benefit by being in the room and talking to individuals that come to this specific spin-off. So if you think that might be you and you may want to know how you can get involved, please either scan that QR or reach out to myself or anyone on our team, and we will get back to you with details. So next slide, please. I don't think I have any other comments. I just want to thank all of our counties for providing such very, very valuable information. Terry, I know that you're still on the call. I'll let you wrap up if you'd like to do so, but I don't see, oh, there is a there is a
There's a
Q&A. So,
question.
all right,
Yeah,
so
there's a question.
okay, whoever wants to handle that.
Well, I'll read the question for them. This is, I assume this is specifically for San Bernardino County. And I don't think you guys covered this. There's a question about what does the venture capital ecosystem look like? Paula or Deepak or Ryan, can any of you answer that question regarding venture capital in San Bernardino County?
And honestly, when they're done, maybe even the other counties if they want to chime in.
So can I say something? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Please. Yes,
Yeah,
we can.
so the venture capital system is pretty robust. It depends on what sectors, is this emerging companies, more well-developed companies and so on. But in a nutshell, we can provide you with access to VC companies in the region. So, that can be done.
Okay, thank you. Does any of the other counties, Riverside or Imperial Valley, want to mention anything about the venture capital ecosystem in your regions? Okay,
Terry, yeah, Tim Kelly here. We have
sure,
quite
go
a bit
ahead.
of investment from international companies, especially Asia and Australia, Europe, Mexico. And so there's just a lot of projects that we have that are have been permitted, finish line, seeking financing. And so venture capital is definitely something that we're been trying to attract, and the policies here are very good for that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tim. Anyone else? Any other questions or any follow-up questions regarding venture capital? I will say just for Southern California in general, um, Southern California, believe it or not, is a leader in venture capital, and that's one of the things that makes this whole region very attractive. Whether it's for like I think Tim just said, whether it's for startups or even well-established companies, a lot of foreign companies do come to California because of the venture capital ecosystem that exists. So, and I know we are encouraging venture capitalists that want to participate in some of our activities to definitely reach out to us because we want to make sure we provide those resources to potential to companies that are coming that want to invest here. So, with that, I think we will wrap it up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for San Bernardino County. for being featured today and all the information you provided about your region. And I also want to thank Riverside County and as well as Imperial Valley. You guys have all provided such great insight, and I am looking forward to welcoming our guests to your regions in April. So, with that, thank you so much for joining us today. Everyone, have a great rest of your day or evening. Okay, bye bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
And goodbye, everybody.